Is Pulp Fiction about divine intervention? For this movie theory, it's more of a broad idea for the whole movie rather than just a specific moment. But to me, it's an idea that completely changes how you view the movie. When I first saw Pulp Fiction, I went, well, that was pointless. Sure, it was a great movie, it was really well made, but what actually happened? What was the point? We had 3 loosely connected stories, 2 more connected than the third, but overall, it didn't really seem to have any point. Especially the Bruce Willis story. What did that have to do with anything? But then comes in my theory that ties everything together perfectly. If you notice, every major plot point that happens in this movie is pretty coincidental. Everybody just seems to be in the right place at the right time, or in the wrong place at the wrong time. All of these different events have to happen the exact way that they do in order for the plot to happen. Mildly convenient, like forgetting the watch back in the apartment, all the way to a huge important plot point like John Travolta's gun shooting without him pulling the trigger. I can't stress it enough, there's a lot of coincidences in this movie, even the characters pointed out. And that brings me to my main point. There are 3 different specific reactions based off of these coincidences, and each one interacts with each story. You have the Bruce Willis story, you have the John Travolta story, and you have the Samuel L. Jackson story. In Bruce Willis' story, he doesn't even notice all of these coincidences happening. He's just living life concentrating on himself. But in the John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson stories, they actually interact a lot more. They even have a conversation about it.
We was lucky.
No. That shit wasn't love.
Yeah, maybe.
This was divine intervention. You know what divine intervention is?
I think so.
Samuel L. Jackson's convinced that it is divine intervention, whereas John Travolta just thinks it's coincidence. This affects how they make their choices from then on. John Travolta continues down the same path and ends in a tragic death, but Samuel L. Jackson changes his life completely and has a happy ever after, as far as we know. So therefore, this is a study on the 3 different reactions you can have to divine intervention. You can categorize it as luck, coincidence, or divine intervention. And how you choose to view it will completely shape your life. I don't know if this is how Tarantino meant for his movie to be seen, but that's how I see it. But it is just a movie theory. What do you guys think?
Correctamundo!
Let me know in the comments below, and of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Simon from Simons Rants. That was my rant for today.